Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, "I'm possible." When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. If life were predictable, it would cease to be life, and be without flavor. If you look at what you have in life, you'll always have more. If you look at what you don't have in life, you'll never have enough. If you set your goals ridiculously high and it's a failure, you will fail above everyone else's success. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot in it and hang on. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. You will face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Life itself is the most wonderful fairy tale. Don't let making a living prevent you from making a life. Life is ours to be spent, not to be saved. Keep smiling, because life is a beautiful thing and there's so much to smile about. In 3 words I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. The secret of success is to do the common thing uncommonly well. If you really look closely, most overnight successes took a long time. The real test is not whether you avoid this failure, because you won't. It's whether you let it harden or shame you into inaction, or whether you learn from it, whether you choose to persevere. Don't be distracted by criticism. Remember, the only taste of success some people get is to take a bite out of you. Success seems to be connected with action. Successful people keep moving. They make mistakes but they don't quit. There are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. I never dreamed about success, I worked for it. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. Successful people do what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. The road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. If you set your goals ridiculously high and it's a failure, you will fail above everyone else's success. A successful man is one who can lay a firm foundation with the bricks others have thrown at him. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to success is more important than any other one thing. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. You know you are on the road to success if you would do your job and not be paid for it. If you want to achieve excellence, you can get there today. As of this second, quit doing less than excellent work. If you genuinely want something, don't wait for it. Teach yourself to be impatient. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. If you are not willing to risk the usual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. Before anything else, preparation is the key to success. People who succeed have momentum. The more they succeed, the more they want to succeed and the more they find a way to succeed. Similarly, when someone is failing, the tendency is to get on a downward spiral that can even become a self-fulfilling prophecy. I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the water to create many ripples. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made him feel. Life is 10% what happens to me, and 90% of how I react to it. First, have a definite, clear practical ideal. A goal, an objective. Second, have the necessary means to achieve your ends, wisdom, money, materials, and methods. Third, adjust all your means to that end. 20 years from now you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So, throw off the bowlines, sail away from safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream and discover. Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. If you're offered a seat on a rocket ship, don't ask what seat. Just get on. I have learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this diminishes fear.